For me, the joy of being a deacon, the joy of diaconal ministry, has got to be like basically encapsulated by what I've just done today. So I had a morning service, and I got to basically assist in worship there and lead the prayers in particular. That's a very important part of what I consider the joy. Also, I got to spend time just a little bit with some of the young people in our church. I got to spend some time with some youth and have them actually actively involved in the worship service, as well as some time with youth that have now since become college. So I got to spend a little bit of time there. Today was also the celebration of the graduation of some of these youth from their high schools. And so we got to spend some time there. Just that sort of little piece to remind all the youth and their families how much of God's love is actually there for them in the church, and how they can participate in that love, even in a worship service. I have a mission trip coming up. This will be likely my 28th or 29th mission trip. And I will say they all have, wonderful bonuses and some parts that aren't so great. But one thing that's especially become more apparent over the last 10 years of these mission trips is how the youth that I'm in ministry with have really blossomed into at least my understanding of the theology of a mission trip, and my understanding of basically seeing where Christ is working, where Christ already is, both working within themselves and working within the communities. And so I think that's very important. And the whole deal with the youth ministry part is basically just sort of seeing Christ come alive in these young people as they experience, hopefully, the love that Christ has to offer. And then later today, I went off and I got to spend time at a graduation party, not of one of my youth. He was a youth of mine, but now this is actually his son. So a second generation youth. And that's kind of interesting, and it was really great. I got to see both him. I got to see others that were youth but are now, for me, uncomfortably in their 40s. And watching those relationships blossom with those youth. Tomorrow, I'll be shifting gears, and I am also working full-time in the state of Minnesota. I've had a 30-year IT career, and I would say certainly since becoming a deacon anyway, but even before that, it's a wonderful way of sort of being a bridge between the church and the world, and basically talking to some of these people. And some people, once they've discovered that I'm a minister, they open up and we talk about all sorts of things. They don't even necessarily have to be Christians necessarily at all. It's just things that have come up. And in my field as well, I'm working specifically in the state government